continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield, and make this.
Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Takes it the other way. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
We should have been had that first, please. Oh, come on.
Back to pass on second down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Northwestern. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with football, that's what leads to
2-3 minutes ago should have.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
8 dropping fucking pigs. Yeah.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Gonna run it. It's Weeks. Runs through the tackle. Past the first down marker and still running. Off to the races to the right.
Oh.
Past the 10. Touchdown, Baylor! Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown. Had those stats, young fella.
And the point after is good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He might want another play. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run to the right. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do?
Got it inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Oh, it's a fumble. Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover.
Well, the running back really lucky he jumped on his own foot.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Making side adjustments here. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Takes the easy completion. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Splits the uprights, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
Defense will not hold me this time, gang.
Here's the return from inside his 10.
Come on, bro. Like,
really disciplined job by the.
You see this nigga break a tackle all season.
The stop at the 19. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Come on.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Turning it on. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bears!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They'll go right back to the run. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Toss to the outside. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
think you would
And
take
the
it.
pass is
Man,
incomplete,
slow
but
ass
the
linebacker
flag
won't
flies,
stay
and there
with
was
me.
a lot of
Don't
early
even.
contact there.
The defender just way too handsy
Don't
on
even
that
watch
last
that.
play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to throw on first down. Unleashes it.
Oh, kick the.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
They'll move the tight end. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Northwestern ready to dial one up on first down. To the air on first down. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun. The short hands, it's laid. Knocked down for the tackle. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down, and the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing, because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
Unloads to the right. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Leaves it with the back. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And here they come, going for the first down on 4th and 2. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, fuck out of here.
And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
And some room to work. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more.
I ain't see this nigga break a tackle all fuck.
Here comes
Come
the
on,
offense
dude.
on 1st and 10.
This should
from
be
the
obvious.
47.
Take forever to load into the game every fucking time.
Looking downfield on first down.
Come on.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. At the 35, he's open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. They're looking to pass from the red zone. They're working that left side. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Just keep giving them the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making...
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Baylor!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They'll immediately call timeout. The offense lining up for a first down play. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for a deep man. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, Northwestern.
And they'll send out the field goal unit.
On the field goal.
And the try is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Northwestern about to boot it away to open the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're...
Oh, he's got some space. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Pulls and throws off the
Bro, his niggas is not...
And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
The Bears come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Weeks. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Good tackle. Good
This
tackle.
junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
12 for Temple, 12 for Temple.
Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. There he goes. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got
Yeah,
drilled
that
on
spin
that
button,
tackle.
too.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Bears with the 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Now improvising. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back looking for help. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping. Turning it on! Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
This time he's got it. Still on his feet at the 45. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big... And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That is an example of a defender just stepping up and making a play. You just gave up a big completion down the field. That's not going to happen again. That's not happening on my watch. Right away, that D lineman decides to go after the QB, and he makes a big play.
Caught over the middle. It's Lane. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Quickly complete. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Not much of a secret who they were looking to, but doing something about it is a major problem.
It's so hard to stop on these third downs. You think about it, he can block, and then he can go deep. He can release, intermediate. The tight ends are so valuable in today's football, and especially in the red area. They find him, and they get the first down.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
The offense changing the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Smashes it between the uprights. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Trying to set up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Defense doing their job getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with this.
Breaks into the open. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better
fuck you dropped that for? Hey, how?
Complete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off, and man, could they have used that. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down.
Get out of here.
It's Weeks. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
And it's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Bears are facing 3rd and inches. They'll run play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
I tell you what, I love having a quarterback that trusts himself, that knows in a big situation in the 4th quarter, he can take off and still take care of the football, get a big first down, continue to put this offense in a good position to succeed.
Should have been getting off the first one.
That's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense.
The give to the back. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Methodically working down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throws to the wideout. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Got some room to run. The 40.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
He'll set up to throw. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, I like the response by this defense. They've given up some yards, gotten all the way down here near the goal line, but 2 straight plays, 2 straight incompletions, now forcing a 3rd down. They'll be happy to get out of this drive with just 3 points.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Trying to barrel in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment, late in the 4th quarter, when you need the 2-point conversion?
Okay, ready? Snap in the shotgun. He's got it. The 2-point try is good, and we are tied here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at
And this shit ain't hard, man. Niggas stop doing little dumbass shit for they homeboy to look good. Like this game should not even be close, gang. I ain't even fake it. This game should not be close. I ain't see this nigga break a tackle all year.
Moving a little bit, David, but but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw
All
interceptions.
fucking
But I
year.
think I
These
stay
niggas
aggressive
just-
with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this
Just
drive,
make
you
this
did a
shit
lot of
look
good
good.
things there leading up to that pick. Forget
Got
about
number
it.
70 and
Move
number
on, play the
72,
next
dropping
play.
back in coverage.
Halfway there on first down and
Oh, these
second
niggas
and
ain't
5.
got-
Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Tompkins. He's
Yeah, he
close to
dropped
the
it. It
first
really
down.
should have been a
They're
fumble.
gonna mark him just a little short. The Bears come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Weeks. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
And the Bears will line it up on
Wearing this
first and 10.
down. Come on, dude. Ain't nobody hurt. So why the fuck is this wearing it down?
Looking downfield on first down. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Scrambling away. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
Niggas now gotta make their homeboys look this good, bro. This nigga ain't broke a fucking tackle all fucking year. Been watching his
It's
games.
not there. Now I want him to make the simple play. Throw it away. Don't take the sack. Don't take the loss of yards plays.
We've got a timeout.
Niggas
on the
always gotta
field,
take a
and
minute
we
before
are
they load
set
in.
up
All this
for a
extra little
terrific
trash ass
finish.
shit, bro.
Now on first down from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Score is deadlocked, and we're running out of time.
Let's fucking go!
This is gonna
Let's
be
go!
intercepted. A big play in a tie game. The 30, at the 20. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie ball game. You need a stop. What an unbelievable job forcing the interception, creating offensive opportunity for your offense to go out and win this ball game.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down.
Touchdown, Wildcats! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game, and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
Play to the fucking whistle blow.
His drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Weeks.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He's taking the deep shot.
Need it. We need it.
Interception. That's his 4th of the day. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Under a minute to go. Just take a knee here and avoid the potential for disaster.
And we've seen it, Reese.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
Let's go.
What wrong with that quarterback? Fucking quarterback getting ran with it all year. Come on.
Almost over.
We waiting on
in the 2-minute situation. Get a few first downs. Walk out of here with a W. No, sir. Defense forces the turnover. Offense, it's Young.
There he goes. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10.
We waiting on.
Wants to go up top on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Throws to the tight end. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And this is a situation as a defense. The game's on the line. You got to know the situation. A completion over the middle of the field to the 10-yard line, I tackle him, I get him on the ground, the ball game's over. Ball thrown in the end zone, swat that ball to the ground, ball game over. You got to know those situations in football.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.